Alrighty, hi collective, welcome back to my channel. So this morning I went for a walk and I was channeling the song In That Mode by Glorilla. And the song just kept replaying over and over and over again. I don't know if you guys know the song, but she's like, I'm in that mode. And then she's just very locked in. So I get this energy where collective, right now you may be feeling like shit is just so boring in your reality, but your guides are calling you to remember that you are in control of your own life. I pulled the Chariot. So this doesn't move. The Chariot doesn't move unless you move your own life. You take the reins of your own life. You decide to move. So I feel like your guides are saying that you are in the middle. You're in an ending and a beginning. Things feel very weird to you right now. One minute you may be feeling good, next minute you're feeling sad. But it's because you're releasing while you're also moving forward and embracing the light. So I feel like your guides are saying that just because things are ending doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. A lot of you guys may be in the mind a lot, and your guides are calling you to be grounded. Do things daily that ground your energy and just see how different that you feel. You'll feel a lot more different when you decide to do things differently. So a lot of you guys may be feeling like your reality is boring because you do the same things over and over and over again. I'm not the reader that's going to tell you that a routine is the end all be all, the solution to your manifestations, because routines can be so fucking boring. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I go through seasons where I'm like, this is when I need to be more disciplined, and I go through seasons when I'm like, I don't want to have shit on my to-do. And yes, things are going to get done still, but I don't want to be forced to do 50 things a day. So maybe I'll get one thing done. And then I'm like, well, this is what I want to do right now. So I feel like right now your guys are asking you to invite in a little bit more flow. A lot of times we think that, oh, we got to be doing this every day in order for our reality to shift. And it's like, are you even having fun? Your reality feels boring because you're not having fun. So I feel like the stillness right now that you're in is for you to recognize in what ways you can bring in more joy into your reality, because it's not dependent on anything externally. A lot of you guys are waiting for your reality to shift so you can be like, oh, now I can be happy. When I get my Lamborghini, I'm gonna be happy. But it's like, no, you won't. Be happy now. The Lamborghini is a good plus if that's your dream car or whatever, but I just feel like your guys are saying, make yourself happy now. You are in charge of your own happiness. And if you find it very hard to be happy, you guys, I'm going to link down below, either in the description or the comment section. I'm gonna pin it, a happy frequency that I like to listen to that brings in more joy into your reality, because at the end of the day, you're in control of your own joy. Try journaling 3 things daily that you did to contribute to your own happiness. That's coming through. So a lot of you guys, I just feel like your guys are emphasizing you external things are not going to make you happy. You need to be happy now to be a vibrational match for the reality you're trying to manifest. A lot of you guys are trying to do it backwards, and your guys are just emphasizing that. Let's see. Any messages for the collective? Okay, a lot of cards are popping out of this deck. So we have the Moon card in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Tower card. We have the Magician card. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, but in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're ignoring your intuition, whatever downloads that spirit is giving you in order to move forward. It may feel so mundane that it's like, oh my god, I have to do this step and then that step in order to get to where I want to get to. It just feels like it's going to be a long journey, but you're going to regret if you don't start now. You're going to regret not starting sooner, because at the end of the day, the time is going to pass anyway. And I feel like your guys are just emphasizing having fun on the journey. A lot of you guys, you have to recognize that the reality you're trying to manifest, there's a lot of subconscious blockages that you're releasing. So you have to be patient with yourself. You can't force yourself. Release now. A lot of you guys are shocking your nervous system from the fact that you're just trying to force and bend your reality. And you're not manifesting from a place of abundance. You're manifesting from a place of lack. And your guys are emphasizing, have fun. Bring back more joy into your life. A lot of you guys, you lost the reason why. You forgot the reason why you're creating in the first place. Some of you guys, you've lost the joy in your art. You're creating for an outcome versus the enjoyment. Maybe if you started crocheting, you used to have fun with it. And now because you're like posting patterns or you're posting videos, it's not fun anymore, because it's just, you're always thinking about the next business idea, the next that. A lot of times we get caught up in that whole hamster wheel of life. Living in the matrix, we feel like, oh, if I'm not creating to make money, then what am I doing? You can create for the simple fact of just creating for you. Pick up a hobby that's just for you. Not to be posted, not because you mastered it and now the world can see it. No, I feel like your guys are saying, have something that's just for you. Not for the sake of creating, not for the sake of showing it to the world, not for the sake of proving to yourself that you're better. Just have something that is going to bring you joy. Calm your body down as well. So I feel like maybe crocheting is coming up for a reason. Maybe you guys have been feeling guided to start that as a hobby. But let the hobby, whatever hobby you choose, be for you. not for the sake of anything else. A lot of you guys have other things on your vision board, but you've been so hyper focused on one thing that you've completely forgot that there's other things that are in your control that you can master. So for example, say you want, I don't know, you want a large following on YouTube, for example, and you're like, this is what I'm gonna focus on, but you forgot that you had yoga, you had your flexibility, increasing your crochet skills, whatever it is that is, whatever else is on your vision board. I feel like your guides are guiding me to tell you to look back on your vision board and see what it is you can do today that's in alignment with that, and focus on the things that you can control. When you create and you put your creations out there, the rest is up to spirit. You're co-creating. So it's just, that's coming up for a reason. I just feel like right now, Spirit's saying that your life is getting ready to turn upside down. A lot of you guys have been trying to bend and control reality, and it's like you guys are just saying that you're going to be humbled because what's coming in for you is not what you're going to expect, but it's going to be something better. So unexpected blessings are coming in, but I just feel like your guides are just saying right now in this moment, they just want you to enjoy the present moment. So bringing in doing things that allow you to be more present. That's coming up for a reason. Let's see what gateway is activating for you guys at this time. All right, Spirit, let's see. So we have star being healing codes, important informations, wounds are healed and recharging. So this stillness, this slowdown that you guys are in is because you're recharging your battery. A lot of you guys have been purging like crazy, letting go like crazy, and your body just wants to slow down. So a lot of you guys may be trying to think that more is, I need to do more, but the silence isn't an indication that you're doing anything wrong. I feel like your guys are just emphasizing that. They have your back. It's not for you to try and go out there and see what else can I be doing. Don't be afraid of the journey. Taking the step one step at a time. Ask yourself, am I committed to this long term? Is this something I want to do forever? Or at least for a while? Is this what I want to be doing? You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, then there's no need to rush to the end. Enjoy the process. Find ways to enjoy the process. Spend time with friends. Go out more. I feel like a lot of you guys have just been in your room hyperfixating on what's not happening in your reality. So you've been living in the mind instead of actually just living. A lot of you guys, I just feel like I'm just getting this energy where a lot of you guys have just been isolating. So your guides are calling you on that. You have Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. So a lot of you guys, your Akashic Records are coming up for a reason. Some of you guys could be releasing past life wounds at this time. So I'm just hearing being patient with yourself. A lot of you guys, I feel like your guides are saying your financial situation is going to change, but you can't worry now in this present moment about it. So I'm getting this energy where a lot of you guys, maybe you're not where you want to be financially. It's not the best place, but are you dying? I feel like your guys are asking you, are you dying, in terms of if you're getting by, you're okay right now. Okay, if you're breathing, you're okay right now. I just feel like this is not to say don't aim for higher, but a lot of you guys are focusing on what you don't have and it's making you miserable. So it's like, even if you have $10 to your name, maybe you can go out to a park, sit down, journal, do things that are going to bring you calmness, peace, just bring in more joy into your life. It doesn't have to cost money. We have YouTube. You're watching this video right now. What content are you consuming that's either making you feel like you're further behind or the time's running out? Maybe some of you guys are comparing yourself to other people, and it's your guides are saying consume more things that make you feel good. Positive affirmations when you wake up in the morning. Shifting your reality by just working on the internal world. Let's see. We have the Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. So a lot of you guys could be going through a throat chakra clearing at this time, allowing yourself to speak your mind. A lot of the times we can feel so unhappy in our world because we're surrounded by people who don't appreciate us or see us, but we also don't speak up. So your guys are saying whatever it is that you feel like, a good indication when I know I need to say something versus when I don't is like, I'll sit within and I'll ask myself, is this something that I want to keep on experiencing? If the answer is no, then I have to speak up. If the answer is yes, then it's like, maybe it's not that big of a deal for me. So I feel like your guys are asking you to tap into your internal world and see what it is that you need to say and let go of in order to bring in more freedom into your reality. A lot of you guys, this is a lot of blockages here in your throat chakra. I feel like caterpillars could be significant. Some of you guys could be seeing caterpillars on your path when you're walking. I keep staring at the Five of Pentacles and I'm just seeing how there's a key right here. And the thing is, I feel like your guides are emphasizing that you're not stuck. You may feel like you're stuck, but at the end of the day, you have your power. You have your own personal power to pick up the key and unlock this door. And it's one step at a time. A lot of you guys are just, you're trying to get there so fast, and that could also be shocking your nervous system. So listening to nervous system frequencies to help you, because maybe you find yourself picking up, and then you get scared and then you have to retreat and recharge for a bit. And it's like, just taking it one step at a time is going to be a lot safer for your nervous system. That's coming through for a reason. But things are getting ready to shift in your reality, my darling. I just kind of feel like your guys are emphasizing you don't need to do more right now. There's nothing else you can do. Right now you're in a healing energy. Your guys are healing you while you're also releasing and clearing out old blockages. But that doesn't mean you can't take one step forward. You know what I mean? It doesn't, just because it's an ending doesn't mean that you have to sit there in the ending. You can also focus on the beginning as well, as you're clearing out, as you're letting go. So if you're finding yourself being sad one day and good the next, it's because you're in an ending and a beginning. So allow both energies to exist. It's not an indication that you're doing anything wrong. Just be there for yourself. If you find yourself overthinking, get up and journal. The thing is, in this new reality, your guys want you to do what you know makes you feel good. So if you know that overthinking doesn't make you feel good, how can you approach that? You can get up, you can start to journal, you can move your body. The thing is, we think that because we're enlightened and we reach a certain path that we don't go backwards in terms of feeling lower vibrational energies and whatnot. But it's like the path is such an ebb and flow. You ebb and flow. And when you having a higher consciousness doesn't mean that you don't feel these things at all. It means that you know the tools to use to help yourself. So you use them. You know what I mean? So your guys are saying that you know exactly what you need to be doing right now. A lot of you guys have been getting downloads to start something new. I feel like this is very specific to some people, but if your cycle just ended and you're getting these downloads to start something new, listen to your body. When we're in our follicular stage, that's the best time to start new things. So listen to your body. Your body is so wise. Guys, at the end of the day, I just feel like your guys are bringing you back into flow. So I feel like a lot of you guys could be drawn to water at this time, because I'm just getting this energy where water's calling you, especially when I'm seeing the Temple of Truth. You see how there's this burst of water coming through? So I feel like what your guys are saying, set an intention in your bath, whatever it is that you guys need to let go of or speak whatever truth, and sit in that, soak in that water for a while and come out. I feel like it's going to be a good cleanse for you guys that's coming through. Let's see. Let's get some messages from Spirit. All right, this card flipped over. We have, when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It is closed for a reason. You're being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are a part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. If this isn't a confirmation for the entire reading, I don't know what is. Guys, if the door closed, it closed for a reason. God will never close the door in our face and be like, you get crumbs. God never said that. So if he's closing the door on something, it's for a reason. And this reminds me of the time where it's like your girl, she was trying to force a relationship, y'all. It literally just trying to mold people into the person I wanted them to be, and it never worked out. And now when I have met my soulmate, I understand why it never worked out. But at the time I was devastated. I thought I'd never love again. But these are the things that we can laugh about because we've come out of that energy. And the thing is, even if you're reluctant, when the door is closing and you're like, oh, I don't want to go, you will still receive what's meant for you, even if you don't expect it. When I was moving away from, because I moved away and I was living in Vegas and I was trying to get a job and nowhere would hire me, and I'm like, I'm freaking out because I'm like, you know what, I'm forced to move back home. I don't know what my life is gonna look like. I'm forced to move back home. And God did all that, and I knew I was so spiritually led because it's like God did all of that. I moved back home, and then I ended up having a spiritual awakening, connecting with my higher self, and now I'm doing tarot readings, and this is the best thing. I never thought that I'd be here. You know what I mean? So the life I live now happened because God closed the door in my face. And hard. He shut it hard. A lot's happened. I lost friendships. People who I thought would be around me now are not in my life, and it's for the better, it's for the good. And of course, when those doors were closing, I was kicking and screaming, I was crying. I will never sit here and be like, oh, it was so great. But I'm just saying this to say that if you're in the thick of it,
into the thick of it, into the thick of it,
if you're losing people, if doors are closing in your face, that is a blessing. That is a sign, because life will get better. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. So either way, I just see you guys, you're moving forward. Even if the door closed in your face, you're moving forward. Even if you feel like, I don't want to leave, you're still going to be doing what you need to do and be in the exact moment, be in the exact place you need to be at the right time. Nothing will miss you. What's meant for you will always be for you. God will find a way, okay? So at the end of the day, guys, you're going to be okay. If you're in the middle of an ending, something better is coming. It's always something better, something unexpected. What I wrote down for what I wanted in my soulmate is nothing close to what God gave me, and it's better. I didn't even know a love like this can exist, and I'm sharing this to you guys because we don't always know what we need. Whenever you hear something better, it's because your spirit team knows what your soul needs at all periods of the time. They know whatever it is that you're not willing to look at yourself with. So whatever is coming in for this collective, I get this energy where it's like, you're not going to be able to fully put it into words, because I'm even struggling to put this story into words for you guys, but it's just a feeling that you can't really describe to anyone, but it's going to be amazing. So have faith and allow yourself to ebb and flow. If you're feeling sad today, that's okay. Meet yourself where you're at. Let's close off with a mindful message to how you can remain mindful at this time. All right, Spirit, how can this collective remain mindful at this time? Red roses could be significant. Somebody could be gifting you guys red roses. How can this collective remain mindful, Spirit? How can this collective remain mindful? Awesome. So I have conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. So, excuse me. Confirmation burp, y'all. This is a confirmation of everything I just said. So your spirit team wants you to focus on the things you're trying to bring into your reality. If you guys want to be happier, start journaling. 3 things a day that makes you happy. Creator of happiness. Oh my god, I'm loving the alignment. So we have creator of happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual, therefore it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. The happiness that you're seeking externally is within you. I'm going to link the playlist down below again. I'm going to reiterate that either in the description or in the pinned comment. So we have expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. So 1 thing a day. We always overcomplicate things. So when we know that we're shifting into a new reality, we think that, oh, I got to become like a millionaire overnight. When you can just start by picking up a book. The mindset of a millionaire. Reading 1 page a day, 1 paragraph a day, 1 sentence a day. I'm literally like, guys, break it down to as small of a step that your nervous system can handle. It doesn't matter how fast you think it should be going. Yeah, so that's just coming up for a reason. So those are my messages for the collective. If you stay to the end, comment eyes emoji to let me know that you will be focusing on your happiness this week. You're going to be doing whatever makes you happy, bringing back more joy into your reality and recognizing that you have the personal power to choose happiness daily. You have the power to choose your own happiness, guys. Nothing externally is going to bring you that happiness. And no matter what, you're going to manifest exactly what's meant for you. So it doesn't need to be so complicated. I feel like we overcomplicate things when we're living in the mind versus just doing. So those are my messages. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.